Sego sewegwego. Hello, all of you. Welcome to the third lesson in our experiment here. I hope that you were able to merge your Anki decks from the last lesson and that you will again do so this week and for all future decks. I'll post a tutorial video I found online in the lesson block if you still need help merging Anki decks. First of all, let's have you open up your vocabulary list. The first thing you'll notice is the color blue. We're going to be working with the blue prefixes this lesson, and these describe the relationship between something to someone. This relationship is clear when we're using the root nuwes, which means to like, as you know. So our first 5 words here, wagenuwes, sanuwes, ronuwes, yagonuwes, and yonuwes, are it likes me, it likes you, it likes him, it likes her, and it likes it. I've only included the me and you prefixes for that verb in your Anki deck. And we're going to move on to another verb root, which means to know. The root starts with an A. It's aderiandere. We see this blue prefix pattern, wage, sa, ro, yago, yo, continue with this verb, although there are some slight variations due to the fact that the root starts with an A instead of a consonant like in nuwes. I won't talk too much about that to complicate things. Just know that a little battle goes on with the ending vowel of a prefix and the beginning vowel of a verb root. You can see that the A here won over the E in wage, and that the 2 A's canceled each other out and had a tie in sa, and that the O in all these prefixes beat out the letter A in the root. Don't worry too much about that information, just tuck it away for now. There are a couple of fun blue prefix videos on our YouTube channel. Once again, don't go crazy studying them all. Just have a look at how you can use your body language to help get the concept of those prefixes into your head. Point at yourself, at an imaginary someone else, at an imaginary him and her, and an imaginary it. So next on our list we have G. This has a use, not a meaning. So, like the particle ne, it can mean a lot of things. And in this lesson, it means that. And you'll note that the TS is pronounced like the English J, G. Next is not ne, which means it is. So you can pronounce that last glottal, not ne, or some people drop it, so it sounds like not ne. If, doga. The first T, I'm sure you've caught on by now, that T beside a vowel is pronounced like in English D. And the last T is a little bit different. It's kind of soft, so we have dogat. So after dogat, we have doga. They could be mistaken for one another if you left out your long stress. So it's important to say it. It's not dogat, it's doga. So practice saying the difference. Dogat, doga, dogat, doga. Next we have oni. That's our word for also, to, as well, either. And then wahi, which kind of means isn't it, or eh. You can use it at the end of a sentence to kind of turn it into a question, but I'll talk more about that in the dialogue lecture. And the last word before the negations is aonha, which means it. So remember the words in earlier lessons for him and her, agaonha and raonha. This aonha is used in that same general way. It means it, but only to refer to living creatures, not to inanimate things like tables or trees and stuff like that. Next we have the negations of our verbs, and we see just one thing of note, which is this H in he doesn't know. Remember that when we negate a prefix starting with an R, the negation changes the R into an H. So that's it for the grammar and vocabulary. You can move on to the dialogue lecture and dialogue video.